Yesterday, Eric DeCosta let the media in on some inside information when it comes to this year's draft class. When talking about evaluating the prospect's background, EDC pointed out that success in sports other than football can actually translate to the gridiron. So what are the sports that make scouts do a double take when doing their research? DeCosta said basketball has traits and skills which translate to the tight end position, thinking about how the movement and hand-eye coordination are similar in both sports. Then you have outfielders in baseball who share similar motions and ball skills to safeties and corners on the football field. DeCosta pointed out that the Ravens have even had success with wrestlers, especially on the offensive line. Guys like Tyler Linderbaum and John Simpson, who were successful high school or college wrestlers and are now gritty, tough football players. He also brought up track and field, and if you see athletes with record times on the track, that will usually translate to speed on the field. But outside of athletic abilities, there's also a different mindset that multi-sport athletes have, which is valuable when scouting football players.
Players that have had outstanding success at another sport gives you a little bit of insight into how they're wired, their competitiveness, their ability to master a craft or a sport or whatever that might be, their discipline, those kind of things. So it's important. I remember when Tyler Linderbaum came out and, there was the viral clip of him wrestling. Again, you're like looking at a guy that's 270 pounds going against Tristan Wirfs, who's like the Iowa State champion however many years in a row, and he beats him. It's like you get a guy that's drafted in baseball who tells you that this guy has got some hand-eye coordination, because it's hard to be drafted. There's a lot of rounds, but still to be a drafted baseball player or to have like world-class track times or something like that.
There are many examples of other current Ravens having success with multiple sports as well. Marlon Humphrey was a member of the USA Today All-American track and field team. Jordan Stout and Mark Andrews grew up playing soccer. Daniel Fa'alele was a very successful rugby player in Australia. Brent Urban used to be a hockey player. And there are a handful of basketball players on this roster. Zay Flowers, Kyle Hamilton, Adafe Owe. And in this draft class specifically, TJ Tampa has a basketball background, and Adisa Isaac participated in multiple sports and activities throughout his childhood, like taekwondo, swimming, soccer, lacrosse, wrestling, tap dancing, and his first love was basketball. He actually didn't even have time to start playing football until high school due to his very busy schedule. Of course, we recommend playing football or flag football, but try some others out too. You never know how valuable that might be in the future. That's it for me today on Final Drive. We'll see you again tomorrow.